Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Chelsea match day. Chelsea Noah's Ark. Well. Conference League tonight. Chelsea Noah. We are going to be seeing Enzo Fernandez, Joao Felix, Christopher Nkuku, Kane Chukwuemeka, Tosin. All these players, hopefully we should be seeing them in action tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your expectation? Well, later today, I will come up with my preview of the game. Yes, I will come with my preview 3 to 4 hours. Before the game, I will come with my preview. But right now, latest news on Chelsea front. Yeah, that is why I'm here. Latest news on Chelsea front. Like I said, we're hoping to see Enzo Fernandez, Joao Felix, Christopher Nkuku, Kane Chukwuemeka, Tosin Adebayo. Yeah, we are hoping to see all these players in action today and many more. Which, during my preview, I'll give you my predicted lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, but Maresca held a press conference yesterday as usual. And he was asked specific questions. Our head coach, sometimes he speaks direct to the issues, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he speaks direct to the issues, sometimes he doesn't. But yesterday, he made mention of some players. For instance, Felix. And I want to read to you verbatim what he said. Maresca on Joao Felix. He said, I would like to give Felix more minutes in the league, in the Premier League, but we need defensive balance. We can't play him, Christo and Cole Palmer. We can't play him, Christo and Cole Palmer. Means he cannot play Joao Felix, Christopher Nkuku and Cole Palmer at the same time. We can't play Joao Felix, Christo and Cole Palmer at the same time because they need defensive balance in the team. Dear friend, so it is the reason why he is not playing Joao Felix in the Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, what does that tell you? It tells me that all that I've been saying the past few days is spot on. Chelsea lack balance. Our midfield lack balance. Yes, we lack balance in the midfield right now as we speak. It is so. Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, we lack that balance that we need in the midfield right now as we speak. And that is what the coach is trying to say. Why players like Christopher Nkuku and Joao Felix are not playing in the Premier League yet. Or they are not having the minutes they deserve in the league yet. Until something else happens. Until some changes are being made. Cole Palmer in particular. Any day, like for instance, right now, Cole Palmer is in the medical room undergoing treatment. We are hoping that he'll be fit to play against Arsenal on Sunday. But in case he's not fit, then the game plan will have to change. That will mean one of Christopher Nkuku or Joao Felix. One of Christopher Nkuku or Joao Felix could be replacing him in that number 10 role. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, on Jadon Sancho, many are worried because Jadon's situations right now, like the past few games, 2 games or so, he has not played. And one against Manchester United is understandable because we know Manchester United is his mother club and he's only on loan with Chelsea. So for him not to play against Manchester United is very simple. We know that. You don't play against your mother club when you are on loan. Mostly, you don't play against your mother club when you're on loan. So, Jadon did not play against Manchester United, but he was asked a question regarding Jadon Sancho. He is not injured. We know he's not injured. Then why didn't he play the last 2 games before even the Manchester United game? This is what the coach has to say. He said, we will see if he can be available for Sunday against Arsenal. We will see if he can be available. Now, we will see means that there's a problem somewhere. Usually, if the player is not fit, then we can say he's recovering. So we will see if he'll be fit before then. But this, the coach says, we will see if he will be available. Available from where? Did he travel? Or are we beginning to see what Manchester United have been complaining about? That a player can just switch off. In training, he will not perform the way it's expected of him. And when the coach complains, it becomes an issue. He comes to training according to Eric Ten Hag. He comes to training late. When they give him extra training sessions, he doesn't attend to it. Are we beginning to see Sancho of Manchester United trying to replicate himself in Chelsea so soon? Or the tactics and the formations that the coaches want to play, he is not fitting in properly? We need further explanation on this. We will see if he can be available for Sunday against Arsenal. If not, after the international break. Really? We need answers to some of these issues. Jadon Sancho, please. This is Chelsea. This is Chelsea. We need you available. This is Chelsea. In any case, Modric should be dethroning you by now. Not even Neto. Neto should rather be dethroning Noni Madueke on the right side of the field, on the right side. Then Modric should dethrone you by now, Sancho. Well, these are all from our head coach in the press conference yesterday. Now, on Cole Palmer, what is happening to Cole Palmer? Our coach gave an answer to that quickly. He said Cole Palmer was not able to train yesterday. Cole Palmer was not able to train yesterday. I think I brought that to you earlier yesterday. Yeah, the Cole Palmer did not train on Tuesday. He did not train with the squad on Tuesday. He said we hope to have him back against Arsenal. We will assess him. Now, in his case, unlike Jadon Sancho, we understand he's injured. So when the coach says that they will assess him, they hope he will be available against Arsenal. It makes absolute sense. It makes absolute sense, dear friends. This is what we are talking about. And I want to hope he will be available as well against Arsenal. Well, I want you to look at these two players on your screen, dear friends, before we continue. These two players on the screen right now, Gyökeres and Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres. Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres. They both are victors. They both are Victor, right? Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres. Both are on your screen. We've seen the goals scored by Gyökeres against Man City to score three goals against Man City, dear friend. Even Haaland. I don't remember the last time Haaland scored a hat-trick against a top-notch squad or team. No, Haaland is not a big game player. He's not. For Gyökeres to be able to score hat-trick against Man City, it tells a lot. Chelsea fans, these two players, which one of them would you wish to have in Chelsea? Now I'm provoking you guys. Yes, Chelsea fans, I am provoking you guys there right now. Tell me, which of those two would you love to have? And remember, Premier League clubs have been put on red alert after it emerged. Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyökeres is available for just £63 million. Yeah, his release clause is £63 million. So all the league's top clubs are alert. Chelsea problem is that if we are to compete with other clubs, we cannot pay him £200,000. I'm not too sure his current wage. And I'm also not too sure if Arsenal should go in now with £150,000, £200,000, and Chelsea goes in with £75,000, £80,000. If you were him, which one will you choose? With a promise of performance-based, increment like we did with Cole Palmer. The more goals we score next season, we increase it another 30%. 2 years time, another 30%. Will you accept that? Or Manchester United coming in with £250,000 per week? Where will you go? Victor Osimhen, Victor Gokeres. Let me hear from you guys in the comment section, dear friends. And hey, yes, I've not come up with comments for a while now. Yes, there is something we are doing. I'll be back. My next exclusive with a preview. I will come with all your comments. So let me hear from you in the comment section. I will come with all your comments in my next exclusive episode in the next hours. All right? Okay. Now, before we run up, on Sunday, Chelsea Arsenal, and I had a little debate with an Arsenal fan few hours ago. You see, and the truth is that, and let me put it this way, when you ask Chelsea fans about Champions League, they will show you pictures of Munich, and they'll show you FC Porto. They'll show you Porto. You ask Chelsea fans of Champions League, we will boldly show you pictures of Munich, right, in Germany. And they will boldly tell you, oh, have you forgotten Porto? In Portugal, have you forgotten? You ask Man City fans the same question about Champions League. They will show you Rodri's goal. They will show you Rodri's goal, right? But try to ask United fans, and they will show you pictures of Moscow. Oh yes, Manchester United fans, don't joke with them. You ask them about Champions League, they will show you pictures of Moscow. Liverpool, they will talk about how they came from 3-0 down to lift it against Super AC Milan. But I see, when you go to our dear friends in Arsenal, like I had it a few hours ago with an Arsenal fan, a friend, a brother for that matter. As soon as the conversation started, Arsenal fans about the Champions League, the next thing they'll tell you, they'll bookmark it. They'll tell you, oh, don't worry, we are coming up. They will bookmark it. If it's on, on YouTube, they'll bookmark it. On Twitter, they'll bookmark. Face-to-face argument, they'll tell you, oh, don't worry, don't talk about it. And before you realize it, it will become a fight, it will become a war. My dear friends, Arsenal, you see, all these teams I mentioned here, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, there is an evidence. There is an evidence of our football play. Sunday, we are coming for you. Yes, you lost the game again last night, right? Against who? You know it yourself. Sunday, Arsenal, Chelsea, we are coming back. We are coming back. I'm not joking. Arsenal fans, and we're going to beat you guys. Quickly, before I let you guys go this morning for a breakfast, Matt Law speaking on Romeo Lavia and what he gives to Chelsea. Romeo Lavia and Caicedo midfield play. Ladies and gentlemen, before I let you go this morning, this is what Matt Law has to say. Remember, if Matt Law, or if you don't know him, he is one of the closest journalists around Cobham. One of the journalists that Chelsea usually speaks to for breaking news. Anything Chelsea, he comes up with it first. Oh yes. When it comes to transfer, we know our man. Yeah, we know our man. But when it comes to breaking news from around Chelsea, it is Matt Law. This is what he said. What Lavia gives them, that's Chelsea, is that he allows Caicedo to play more as an 8 than a 6. And I think it really helps Caicedo's game. The physicality and the structure that Lavia brings next to Caicedo really helps the team. If Enzo Fernandez plays, Caicedo basically has to play as 6, which I don't think actually is his best role. I think he's better as more of an 8. That's Caicedo. He's better off more of an 8. And this whole structure of the team is affected. And Enzo needs to realize how he can fit in better to that. Ladies and gentlemen, I brought up this because yesterday, one of our own, who like to talk a lot, spoke again. Yes. He spoke again regarding our players. And when I listened to him, it made a lot of sense to my ear. He spoke same thing that I spoke about regarding Enzo. Mikel Obi. He spoke on the podcast and he said very clearly, Enzo will have to pick up his game. And he also stated that Enzo is still young. And so he can grow into it, which I like that particular point. Enzo is still very young. So he can grow into it. He can still develop his game to fit into the system. Yeah. He can still grow into it and fit into the system. And that is why I brought that to you. But you see, the Champions League game that was played last night, when you watch Arsenal play, for me, when I look at Arsenal very clearly, and the team that played against them, Team B, I call it Team B of Inter Milan. Team B of Inter Milan is what won the game against Arsenal. So if Chelsea should go with our full strength, with even Enzo, I believe that we should be able to win the game against them. Trust me. Inter Milan will play Napoli on a weekend. I think Sunday, yeah. Either Saturday or Sunday. Inter Milan is going to be playing Napoli at the weekend. So they rested their few players. They rested Di Marco, Bastoni, Thuram, and Barella. These are key players for Inter Milan. They rested all these players. And they still won the game against Arsenal. That's a massive 3-point and an insult to Arsenal, who couldn't beat a patched up Inter Milan. Oh yes, I'm serious. Right now, if you look at the Champions League table, Liverpool is heading the league table, followed closely by Sporting CP, Monaco, Brest, Inter, Barcelona, Dortmund, Aston Villa. That is a top 6. Top 6. And if you check it, where is Arsenal? I can't even find them. Arsenal is 12 on the table. Oh yes, they are ahead of Real Madrid and Co. But remember, Real Madrid also lost. Real Madrid also lost their game. Man City also lost their game. They are 10. Dear friend, it is interesting. It is interesting. This league table, this Champions League table this time around, the mighty are definitely falling. The mighty are falling. Well, dear friends, let me end it here. My time is up. I'll be back with my preview in the coming hours. And don't forget, keep your comments coming in because I'm dedicating at least 5 minutes for comments in the next video. See you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.